New Mexico in September. We're joining up with the Crush crew. That's right, Lee and Tiffany, who by the way are also members of Team Elk. Who doesn't want to hunt with Tiffany? I mean Lee and Tiffany, of course. If you want to see big bulls and you like lots of action, don't change the channel because Team Elk, it starts right now. Camp, baby. I was really excited about this trip. September's here, the bulls are bugling. Oh, and oh yeah, by the way, you're gonna hunt with Lee and Tiffany. No big deal, no pressure, no pressure. Hey, what's happening? Man, I didn't mean to wake you up.
That's right.
Hey man, good to see you. You guys see those bulls everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Man, all of a sudden, I just get nervous because like to me, this place is incredible. Like I can't think of very many places that can top this place.
Jack, man, we called him last night to scream while we're back here, so you knew it was gonna be good even from the minute we got here.
Sweet. Well, I'll let you go take a shower. I'm gonna get my bow and stuff undone and shoot a little bit. Hey, what do you got going on?
What's happening?
What are you doing?
Just waking up.
Just waking up.
Yeah.
Well, I hate that we had to bust in camp and wake you up.
Today we're like, oh my god, we gotta take a nap. We're gonna die.
Well, it's good to finally meet you guys. Yeah, it'll be a fun week at camp. We'll have a good time. Coming to camp and already the girl in camp's cutting all my clothes. Don't cut too much.
I won't. You can't take it back.
It's just great to be able to get out and hunt with those guys and realize how awesome they really are, because they really are. They're everything you see on TV. When it comes to the sheer number of acres, I mean, you're talking about a place that it's almost 180,000 acres. Yeah, 180,000 acres. How are you even supposed to hunt a place that big?
He's coming in closer here. What about this tree here?
I want to get in front of it.
You know it's the other side of it.
It's the first afternoon, and it's just bull after bull after bull.
It smells just like you. Off to the left here.
It's not just me that's having encounters. Lee and Tiffany are having encounters.
Now, if that was a giant, I'm pretty sure I could even make that shot.
Crazy the amount of bulls that we were seeing and bugling that was going on and rutting activity.
Unbelievable. Second bull we've had come in. This is amazing. Oh my god.
At any point in time, you're expecting to get that call that, that Lee or Tiffany have put a bull down. When you're surrounded by big bulls, it's hard to imagine not taking a monster on the first day. But each of us went back to camp empty-handed, by our own choice. After all, it's only the first day. Day 2 on the Express UU Bar Ranch, and it's exactly like we left it. The bulls are still here, they're screaming, it's time to get it done. The Express UU Bar is one of the best kept elk hunting secrets in North America. The number of animals they have, the limited amount of hunts that they allow, that place is money.
I don't know if we got too close to him or he got too close to us, but he's got a whole high school carload of cows with him, and that just ain't happening.
We may have to try and set up for a little more of an ambush, like if you see him, if they're stopping, but they're not coming in.
gets super thick in there. You just couldn't move in there. So all we can do is just sit here and call a little bit and see if we can't get him just to swing down.
Now Tiffany's into bulls, but no shooters. With so many bulls, you just never know what's coming.
If only you would have been a shooter. You had no idea we were here, just looking over here. Unbelievable morning so far at the Express Union Bar Ranch in New Mexico, and I've never seen anything like it.
Is there a shooter or anything?
It's hard to imagine passing a bull like this. Lee knows what he wants, but with so many bulls around, that's just what he did.
He didn't have much of anything, and the fronts weren't good. His threes were short.
Yeah.
You know, and that back whale was just small, so I was like,
He's what, a 280?
yeah, I was just like, man, I think we can do better than that, you know.
Well, I think today's the day it's gonna happen. Tiff, don't let us down. We're counting on you today.
Of course.
Me? It's
yeah.
all riding on me?
Every bit of
I
it.
can handle it.
That's all right. We like the pressure. We'll get one down tonight.
Yep.
Everybody
Well,
make
good.
something happen. Good luck today.
Good luck, bud.
Good luck.
Bye, brother.
I think there's 3 bulls, and then one there, one here, one over on this side.
Is he coming?
This is a big shooter, but he was hung up just out of range, and it was like he was teasing Tiffany, bugling, moving back and forth, always at a distance. One quick little move, and this bull would be down.
It's 58 yards. I can't shoot that far. I just can't even believe a bull that big by himself in an open pasture like this. Unbelievable.
I was into the bulls too.
That bull's coming in right there.
This bull is screaming right up this little draw, and we get set up on a wallow.
He comes right there.
Cameraman's there. I'm set up. Everything's perfect.
It's just a 5, right? He's broke too on the back. Oh, that smoked him right there.
And in most situations, that's a bull, when I'm bow hunting, I would have been happy to take because it's archery elk hunting and it's difficult.
It was a great encounter, don't get me wrong. It's just, you know, a bull on this ranch with these genetics, you just gotta let them grow up. Just gotta let them grow up.
After a few days of, you know, getting real close, I mean real close. You know that crunch that you feel whenever you've been preparing for an elk hunt for a really long time and you kind of expect to, you know, get it done in the first day and go home with a bull and you don't? I was starting to panic a little bit.
He's working back around.
We were chasing some bulls that were bugling. Wind was good and everything was good and they continued to bugle, so I knew that, you know, they didn't know we were there.
Cows just moved up.
And then all of a sudden, as we get closer, we hear this crashing and cows and bulls, and we walk out into this opening, and it is, I saw something there that will stick with me for the rest of my life. Probably 150 elk screaming, they're fighting, they're running. It was as wild of an elk hunting experience as I'll ever have. My cameraman reached up and grabbed me by the shoulder, and he looked at me and he said,
Cherish what you're seeing.
I know. I'm thinking that right when you said that. It's incredible.
Unbelievable.
Look at that bull skyline way over there. It's about moments like that. Moments like that in the outdoors are why we hunt. And me and a guide and my cameraman were lucky enough to have one of those moments tonight. It was pretty incredible.
Last day on the Express UU bar, and like every other morning, we're on bulls right away. Easy, right? But knowing exactly where they're at is just as hard as finding them, if not harder. So what do? Just sit down and take it all in. That was an understatement. We made a slight position change, and bam, there he was.
He's going right there. "65 yards, but I had to run to get into position when I drew at 65. You guys know, I mean, my pins were just up and down all over the place. I was trying to catch my breath, compose myself. I mean, we're at 10,500 feet. And whenever you run or sprint 50 or 60 yards to get in a position, you're going to be winded. They're still screaming. We're holding out for a good one, even though it's the last day. We're hanging in there till the end.
Lee and Tiffany have by far seen the most bulls on this trip, not only because they have 2 people, 2 cameras, but because they're excellent hunters. Knowing where you want to be, picking good shooting lanes, and staying hidden gives you the best chance at putting the crush on a big bull. You might be thinking to yourself right now, man, that Lee guy, he's picky. Well, he is. Look, Lee's hunted all over the world, and Lee knows what he's looking for. And he also knows, more importantly, what needs to be left alone.
We got a lot of them in bow range, probably 4 or 5, just none of the big ones.
When it was all said and done, they didn't go home with a bull, but it wasn't for the lack of trying. And as I've said before, and now you've seen for yourself, the Express UU Bar Ranch is one of the best kept elk hunting secrets in North America.
Alright guys, here it is. It's the last day. I mean, the very last day. I got a flight that leaves Albuquerque in about 14 hours. So I gotta make something happen here. We completely left the high country. We're down around 5,000 feet now. We're in the low country. We found some bulls. They're bugling.
we got a shot. So, you know, it's the last minute. It's the last hunt, last afternoon. We got to go. Let's make it happen now. Something's going on. I think that's our closest bull right there. Here comes a bull. We got as close as we could get. I came to full draw again today, this afternoon. That bull was right there. And as soon as I drew because I knew he was going to step out. And a cow walked out in between me and him.
No, that's right. We didn't kill a bull, but we got close. So close. And you know what? That's elk hunting. Even in the best place with all the right gear and gadgets, it's still really, really hard. A huge thank you to one of the most amazing places you could ever possibly wish to hunt, the Express UU Bar Ranch. Please don't judge this place by the fact that we did not leave there with a bull. If you get a chance, you go there. You will not be disappointed, I promise you. Huge thank you to Lee and Tiffany for coming out and being members of Team Elk. And remember, you too, you can become a member of the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation's Team Elk. Just go to teamelk.org to find out more. And also remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Team Elk.